would you say, what's the importance for you guys personally? Because I think everyone has it differently, but what was the importance of premarital counseling for you guys?
Yo, like, I don't know, bruh. Like, but I would say this, right? At first, for me personally, I knew the importance of it, and I even went to an extent of saying we're going to have two types: have the church Christian one, and have the professional non-Christian one, because so that we could have insight on both worlds. Sometimes you tend to find, depending on obviously who will be conducting your marital counseling from the church perspective, they tend to focus a lot on spirituality and whatnot, but they may not be straight on finances and whatnot. So we wanted to have that. So it was always an option. Not an option. It was actually a must to have the premarital counseling, because also we knew the backgrounds that we come from. We do need that. I come from a background where mom and dad are still alive, still together. They've been together since I've known them. So that's where I'm coming from. Whereas she's coming from a single parent household, and it's on the other thing, it's boys only at my house, it's girls only at her house. So there's a lot of dynamics. How does she relate to my father when she never had a fatherly figure in her life? And how does she, sorry?
No, I was agreeing to that.
So how does she relate with brothers when she only had, her sister, type of a thing? So, and equally for me, how do I relate with females, and how do I relate with, having another mother and all of that? And so there was just a lot of dynamics that we saw. Fortunately, cultural wise, we both saw, now we're from the same area. So that at least was kind of the middle ground. So that for us, we said, no, we definitely need marital counseling. We need to have and be prepared. And it was quite great. Turned out we did not have to have the professional one, if I could say, commercial one or non-Christian one, because the one we did attend was actually wholesome.
Yeah, it was well-structured.
Well-structured. It was actually modules, about 12, 13 modules, which covered every aspect, type of a thing. And it was quite practical also. So it was quite beautiful, and we felt like, this is great. This is what we've learned. So it was definitely important. I don't know if you wanted to add.
I think also the for us, or for me in this case, premarital counseling was amazing in the sense that it exposed a lot of things that you didn't even know about yourself, because they'll ask you, well, okay, like if you're put into a situation that's like this and that, how would you handle it? What would you do? And then the answers that you give, they're like, did you notice that part is selfish? Did you notice that part is that? And you're just like, hey, Rea, I thought you had a big heart, can't you? You're selfish all this time. So I think it's one of those. It's great that you and your partner know each other, you know each other's families, and you communicate about things that you want. But I feel like when someone or other people are offering like guidance from an ego view or a different perspective of what you guys have, and they can comment on it and be like, okay, fix this, fix that, it really helps.
Even not fix, but think about this, think about that, totally. That's a new thing that you can think of. This is this, which was quite great. And that also, just to add, it was nice in the sense that we're not being told what marriage is. We were introduced to the concept biblically, and now for us, we're merely being guided into conversation.
And I think also what I liked about them is they said you can always tailor it into how you guys want your marriage to be. So they'll offer advice and say, this is that, this is that. But for you guys, you can always just tailor it into how you see your marriage panning out. So
obviously still keeping the principles.
Yeah.